Hey guys, I'm back with another video to show you my cars that I have designed so far. There's quite a few of them, and it's took me hours and hours and hours, so let's get into it. Now, this car was first because it was my first car on the game, and so it was the first car I designed because I don't like driving cars when they're not designed. It's just a thing I have going on at the minute. So I've used this design on other games such as Forza, and it did sell a lot. It was a bit popular and it did get me quite a bit of money. But I wouldn't say it was my favourite, but it's alright for first design. Now this beast is one of my favourite cars, though I don't really use it because everyone else seems to use it, but the design is one of my favourites because I love the colours I chose for this one, and it's not an easy car to design because of all the sharp edges and the way the car is shaped. Now I would say this is my least favourite. I didn't like the colour combos I did on this, and but the car itself is really good because I'm a drifter and I love drifting in this machine, but it's just the design isn't really that great, I think. Now moving on to the BMW M3s, which is my favourite car in real life and on games. I just love this car so much, so I normally do lots of different designs on this machine. I try to go half and half on this one with two colours. As you can see, it's like grey at the front, red at the back, logo smash in the middle to divide them both. Now I don't normally copy designs from anything like real life cars or anything. I always like to do my own, but because this BMW design is from Need for Speed Most Wanted back in 2005, I just had to try to do it on this game because I do love the design, and Most Wanted is most probably my favourite Need for Speed of all time. Sorry, Underground 2 fans. Now this is most probably my favourite design I've done so far because I absolutely love the colours, and it was most probably the first car which I actually was meant to do, like, because sometimes I do designs and I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I actually planned this one and thought it through before I started, and it actually came out better than I thought, and I always use this design when it comes to BMW M3s on this game. Now this powerhouse is most probably one of the best drift cars there is on this game. Someone from my live stream told me to try out this car, so I bought it, tried it, and I loved it ever since. It's just so powerful and so nice to drift with. But like the Lamborghini, this car is most probably one of my favourite because of the colour combinations I used. This car wasn't really planned, and I just started doing a design and it ended up being what it is now. But I would say this is most probably up there as one of my favourites because I don't know, I just fell in love with this design. Now if you've watched my YouTube videos or watched me play this game on live stream, you will know that I'm a big fan of drifting on this game. And this is the car that I use. It is such a good car, Nissan Skyline, for drifting. I just absolutely love drifting with this car. I always use it for drifting. But this design which you're looking at isn't my favourite. I tried to go for a Japanese Asian theme and it didn't turn out as well as I liked. People have told me it was nice, but I think they're lying. Staying with the Nissan Skyline, now green, white and black are my favourite colour combos, and I didn't really have a plan when it came to doing this car, and I'm pretty sure this was after they updated the game with the, is it the Under the Hood 3 update, where they added lots of new shapes and logos and all sorts of stuff. So I was just playing around and I basically ended up with this, and I would say this is most probably the best car I have designed. It's definitely the best or second best. I really do love what I did with this car. Now for this one, I have my viewers on my live stream to thank, because I didn't really do anything on this car apart from pick the colours. The viewers on my live stream were telling me what to do and where to put them, so I really do have them to thank for this. But I think I will be doing lots more designs on the Nissan Skyline, because like I say, it's my favourite drift car and I always use it, and it managed to get me over 1 million drift score on a particular event. So it's just such a good drift car. I can't really say how good it is. Now the Porsche is a car that I used to use, but I just find it such a horrible car to drive with, and I do have a video of me wrecking about 500 times with this car. But it's roughly the same design as the very first design you saw in this video, but it's just slightly different and the colours are different. But because I thought I would be using this car a lot, I thought I would try and do the same sort of design but just different colours. Now, I am not getting paid by M&M's before you ask, but on Test Drive Unlimited 2, I had the exact same car and I had an M&M design, so I just basically tried to copy it over onto this game, because I used to get lots of people laughing at me when I used to drive around on this car. But it's such a fun design to do. I really enjoyed doing that old M&M's. I'm hungry now. Now, I thought I would save this one till last, because every time I get viewers on my live stream and I'm in the garage customizing, they always say, "Oh, that BMW over there is such a nice design," and I'm like, really? And I do like this design I've done, but it's such a plain design. There's nothing hardly on the car, but people just seem to love it, and I really can't see why, because it was an unfinished design and it was a bit rushed, and I just don't understand what they're talking about. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video and liked some of my designs, even though I didn't like all of them. Comment in the section below and tell me which design you think was the best one. Give this video a big fat thumbs up and check out my video of me getting 1 million drift score, which you can see on screen right now. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you next time.